Ahoy, folks! Before we go, I just remembered I'm gonna go and sleep at the inn because the Pit of 100 Trials kind of beat me up a bit. So let's stay the night, fully restore ourselves, and then we'll be off to Keelhaul Key for pirate treasure and crystal stars. Well, I wouldn't exactly call this the most quality place, but you know, inns don't really matter. They all have the same effect. They will all fully restore your HP, FP, and star points. It's a matter of cost. Higher places have a higher cost, and sometimes they'll give you items afterwards, but naturally speaking, they're not really all that much worth it. So you don't, like, Rogueport's Inn is still arguably the best inn simply because it's 5 coins. Not that you really ever need it. Alright. You wonderful mustached man, you. I must say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. Yes, because you need to be constantly talking about yourself. Let's shove off. The adventure awaits on the 7 seas. Ahoy, mateys! Hoist the anchors. Wake up! Onward. Shall we be trading sea shanties along the way, mateys? I need to brush up on my pirate lingo. Oof, we have been infiltrated. I'm pretty sure I really do not need to do not need to point out who the infiltrator is. Pretty sure you'll know that, right? When you've probably already seen the suspicious looking dude on our ship. Month. Well, so much for what month it is, or what day it is. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. What protests? Everyone was on the ship. No one said anything when we left. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? I must scoff. Flavia will show them guts. Next day, another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Oi! When do we start trading stories? Oh, it's a 3-day voyage. Not a very big ship, really, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, one of his many tales of bravery. He started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. Jeez. The ship has stopped. Stopped, you say, after interrupting a story of passion and fury. Shut up, you giant peacock! God damn. I love how, in order to see if how to get the ship moving again, we go up here. Oh. Scallywags. Ooh. Ghosts! Damn. I must say, that's kind of impressive for anything, really. I don't think that's how it works, my friend. Man, they're everywhere. Never before have I seen so many open flames on the sea. I'm just going to go ahead and say that these things are not the pirate ghosts. And down she goes. That's that. Adventure's over. Or is it? Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? Yeah, so we might be stranded on Keelhaul Key. Well, and unfortunately, 3 days and we still haven't found the missing crew members that they mentioned. 4 days. Oh, well, now it's the 3rd day apparently. So basically, 3 days to get here and 3 days of being on here. So we've been gone for almost a week. So we've got a society now on this deserted jungle island. Now there's a star piece around. There it is. Give me that. Give me that one too. Oh, there's not. No, never mind. Don't listen to me on that one. However, there is a star piece or two hanging around here. Ah, these two nut jobs again. Yeah, you're called your fancy pants. It's usually what you call someone with fancy duds. That's the problem with being stranded on an island, you know. They call it madness. Oh, and there are ghosts. The ghosts are back again. So yeah, basically, I'm the only one with any combat experience here, aren't I? Alright. So, here's the rub. Embers are literally just lava bubbles, but stronger. Sort of a pale blue flame spirit. So yeah, attack is 3, HP is 8. Like any, like it's a fire-based enemy, so you can't really touch it. So right now I'm just going to focus on guarding them because we are going to get a badge in this chapter that'll help us deal with these embers. We will be fighting lava bubbles as well. And, well, as I've probably mentioned in the Pit of Under Trials, both Head Rattle and Flame Drive are not smart choices here. And realistically speaking, none of our partners are either, because this is another example of an enemy that Vivian cannot attack. And, well, everyone else is pretty direct contact too. Now, I will say Yoshi can eat them, being the only thing that he can really do to them, aside from his mini eggs. Like, Yoshi is probably the only other character we have that is actually suited to deal with these guys. But he has to cost FP to do so. Oh, embers can also do that. If I'm correct, lava bubbles cannot do this attack. So Yeah. Instant burn. Not exactly the most fun to deal with, but I mean, we could be faced with worse. Except I've lost more than half my health already. And we don't really have anything that can deal with these guys faster. Hey, don't do that. Man. I've lost 20 HP in this battle alone. Maybe I'm going to need to use the inn after all. Well, we're almost at a level up anyway. Never mind. No inn for us. Again, I'm the only one with any combat experience around here. Yes, salty sea shanties. Well, ironically enough, we won't really face all that many embers on Keelhaul Key itself. In the next area, we will definitely be facing a lot more of those. The outside of this area consists mostly of, well, wildlife. We fought 2 fuzzies in Glitzville, and so we'll be facing them again here. Putrid piranhas are another big one. Star piece here, and star piece over here. Not very many places have, have 2 open. Well, no, actually, a few of them do. I was going to say not very many places have 2 shine spray or star pieces out in the open. Oh, hey, speaking of which, there's another one. All right, well, we don't really need to tattle on these guys because we already have. It's a really weird situation where we fight these guys in Keelhaul or Glitzville first, but they're still not listed as Glitzville enemies. They're still native here. So it kind of feels a little bit weird that we're facing these enemies like earlier than they're intended to, and they're still treating them as later game enemies. No, there's the second head rattle. What's my BP count looking? Okay, we're good. Oops. Not putting this on. Oh wait, when Mario takes damage, occasionally recovers 1 FP. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, never mind. I will need to keep some FP or BP for when we inevitably get the Ice Power Badge, which will let us directly touch fire-based enemies, which to a degree is really not that common. There are, I'd say, 3 fire-based enemies in the entire game, and they're all relatives of each other. Which means, yes, there is another variation of a lava bubble out there. So, not much. But still, it's a decently good badge to have because it deals very well with those kinds of things. First off, it decreases the amount of damage you take from fire-based enemies, so like the lava bubbles and shit. And it also increases your attack power against them by 1. It's basically a free power plus and defense plus just for those guys. Also level up, so didn't need to spend our money on that. On the end. I'm gonna buff our FP. I don't really know why, now that I'm thinking about it, because again, we don't have very many moves that are gonna rely on that. I mean, actually, no, you know what? Head Rattle will be the one where we'll be using FP for. Do not bite. I think I have actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I have a chill out on. Alright, we're gonna Head Rattle this guy just for fun. And then we're going to swap out, oh, okay. Swap out to Goombella, we'll get our tattle, and let's see what this guy does. Hey. You stupid bitch. Oh, wow. Okay. Goombella, tattle on these guys, please. That's a Putrid Piranha, poisonous piranha plant. It's got a totally sickly color, but I think it's actually the best coloration of all the piranha plants, really. I love it. It's got the same stats as a Phantom Ember. Or an Ember, not a Phantom Ember, an Ember. Surprise, surprise. Well, I guess I just spelled that. But it's, instead of, being fiery, it's poison-based, and it's a piranha plant. So it's got the same stats, but it's obviously completely different in terms of everything. It poisons instead of burns. It bites you and spits out poison, and you can't jump on it because of its teeth. But I guess that's not really all that different. Oh, well, I mean, it's not made of fire, so everything else can still safely attack it. Well, Vivian can. I still want to see you attack one of your partners. Do it. You bitch. Well, this is not going very well. Alright, well... My phone went off. You are not helpful. Get out. See, I think, well, now that I'm really thinking about it, the problem with Head Rattle is that because it only attacks the opponent in front and you can't target anybody in back, it's not exactly the most useful for confusing, because, like, you're only going to be able to confuse one opponent at a time. Take that. And, in the case of these guys especially, what else am I going to do? I can't jump on them to spare the guy in the front. Yeah, I guess really in hindsight, Head Rattle is not exactly the most useful for piranha plants. Like, yeah, it actually kind of is nice to see them actually damage each other, especially when you get into the piranha plants in the Pit of 100 Trials. Maybe another time I'll talk about those guys. But piranha plants also just have good base power to confuse them. Confusing them feels a little more worth it. But again, I think the main reason why it's not working out too well for us is simply because we don't have the Spike Shield badge to attack anything else if they're just piranha plants. That Pit of 100 Trials run did kind of lower the amount of EXP we'll get from enemies around this chapter. Oh well. Considering we have Zap Tap on and these fuzzies can't really do much to us, I'm not really concerned about that. Alright. As much as I would like to keep Koops out, the unfortunate thing is Koops is the only one who at level 2 still only deals a base damage of 3. Everyone else deals 4. I think Flurry actually might deal 3 now that I'm thinking about it, but Goombella, Vivian, and Yoshi can all deal 4 damage instead of 3, so the reality is they're kind of just better options right now. Alright. And considering we need someone with an attack power of 4, it might be best to keep Vivian out. Oh, hell nah. Damn it, now I have to waste a turn on this guy. Alright. Take a burn. See, Vivian deals 4, and then the additional burn damage is 5. Plus that, so basically this thing just takes 6 damage in 1 turn. Oh yeah, and in case, I'm pretty sure you've already noticed, Zap Tap is a permanent thing. You're always electrified as long as you have Zap Tap on. It's not something that just starts at the beginning of a battle and then just ends after a little while. It sticks around. Oh, I missed out on the rest of those coins. Oh well, like I need them. Oh, another star piece. Oh, well, we're going to need Yoshi for this. This is another chapter with a lot of back and forth. Especially, well, mostly in the beginning. We're going to be going back and forth a lot. Alright, first off, item here. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's more like. Now, I know there's a hidden block here, but I don't want to wait. Yeah, there we go. Normally, you'd have to wait till you have the third jump upgrade to get that, but like you can, if you know where the hidden block is, you can just use your super hammer. Bit of a shot in the dark on my end, but I still got it. All right, onward. Oh. Onward next time, where we will be saving our 3 missing crew members. Oh, well, I guess they're just gonna jump us right into it. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. I guess to a degree, Bobbery does have combat experience. I mean, he must, considering, you know, he will be a partner. And also, look, there's our suspiciously familiar crewmate. That crewmate is sus. Yes, I had to do that. Yeah, he's warning you, by the way. Well, we will see you guys next time where we have to go and rescue Bobbery. Tune in, because you want to know what happens to him, right?